It is, in a way, an odd thing to honor those who died in defense of our country, in defense of us, in wars far away. The imagination plays a trick. We see these soldiers in our mind as old and wise. We see them as something like the founding fathers, grave and gray-haired. But most of them were boys when they died, and they gave up two lives, the one they were living and the one they would have lived. When they died, they gave up their chance to be husbands and fathers and grandfathers. They gave up their chance to be revered old men. They gave up everything for our country, for us. We owe them a debt we can never repay. All we can do is remember them, what they did, and why they had to be brave for us.
Traveling with the cat is probably nowhere near as easy as traveling with a dog, and especially a cat that has not traveled the majority of her life. She's just been at home. So this is a whole new experience for us. We're getting used to it. You can hear her back there meowing. We did talk to the vet. They have a sedative they could give them, but she's had that before when she had her teeth cleaned, and it knocks her out for a couple days. So I didn't want her to be knocked out today and then tomorrow, and possibly even a little bit on Saturday. So the other option was a tablet you can give them an hour before you leave, and it just helps with nausea. That was a weird meow. And that'll keep her from throwing up, but we wanted to see, this is a pretty straight shot to Barkcamp, 77 south to 70 east. No real windy roads except for the very last road that goes into the park. So let's see how she does. Okay, I'm almost there, and she's either fallen asleep or she's used to it now. She's been very quiet. She knows we're at the campground. Pepper.
Right.
What are you doing? Okay, it is Thursday at 2:41 p.m. This is our site 90. It is electric only, and I really like this site. We do have the bathroom behind us over here, but we also have water right over there. So this site's not too bad. I did have to move my truck sideways to get it off the road. It is sloped in the front just a tad. I got the front up pretty high. Besides that, it was level left to right, maybe off by half an inch. This is the back. Got that electrical box back there, or electrical panel, but that's no big deal. but this is actually a really nice site. So I am happy with this. You can sneak back here in the shade, even though the next 2 days it's going to be really cold and rainy. But there you go, site 90 at Barkcamp. It's raining.
It is raining.
We just got done at a ice cream social. It's like 40 degrees. It's raining and windy, and we're eating ice cream. But it's to support the parks.
Yep. It was either $2 for a bowl of vanilla ice cream with candy sprinkles, or you could get a root beer float. So, and they had little face painting for the littles.
They wouldn't let me in.
I wouldn't let you in either.
Alright, well, this weekend is just a lot of sitting inside the camper. I'm glad we have those theater seats now, because we have just been enjoying ourselves on the theater seats in front of the fireplace watching TV. I must have watched women's softball for 2 hours earlier.
But we have gone out walking. We put our rain jackets on, and
we've walked 2 or 3 times.
yeah. How many steps do you have in?
It was like 5,200. And we're going to hike tomorrow on a trail we hiked last year. We were going to go today, but being that it's so wet, hoping tomorrow it'll dry out a little bit. So we'll get some hiking in tomorrow, and right now it's time to drink and make food. Later.
Later.
But we are getting ready to have what, hun?
Smash burger. Bacon, blue cheese smash burgers.
Bacon, blue cheese smash burgers. Saw the smash burgers being done by Chuck from En Route with Chuck and Sherry, and they looked awesome. So we're gonna give it a try with our own little flair, which is we always add bacon and blue cheese. Look at that, Chuck. We had to use your technique because the wind was coming so hard from the northwest, and it works good. Look at them flames, just straight up now. Perfect hack by Chuck Harris from En Route with Chuck and Sherry. Prevent the wind from taking out your flames.
And they do have wind things that you can buy now for these, but if you don't have one,
this works.
This works.
Why buy one? Tonight we are having steak, which I have the charcoal going right here. That is blazing hot. Woo! So this was going to cook 2 steaks. They're about 1.5 inches thick. And then over here, we have water boiling. Ooh, with some lemon. And did I see a
Bay leaf.
bay leaf? Yeah, that is going to be for our crab legs.
I have to put Old Bay in there.
Yeah, so look at the sun came out. What a blessing. So, steak and crab legs. You gonna be the first one to try it?
Great.
Steaks are still going. What do you think? Done? All right. Goodbye, everybody. John's gonna eat me.
What are we doing?
We're finishing our meal. Heather has already destroyed her crab. I still have the knuckle or whatever. And all of that. She only has her steak left. But for your first time cooking crab legs, how do you think you did? Yeah, I think you did well. She kept wanting to open up the lid, let out all the heat. I had to go over and smack her hands. So, this was amazing. Look how thick that steak is. I'll probably be in a food coma after this. We got some butter over here. Why does the butter look orange?
Because it has Old Bay.
Oh, she put some Old Bay in the butter. Yeah, but this turned out awesome. Probably a total of 10 minutes on the steaks, 8 minutes on the crab. But then we took the crab off and let it sit covered for another 10 minutes. And we did have to leave the steak on because of the thickness for an additional 5 minutes. So probably about a 15-minute total meal. It's freaking awesome. Later. Happy Memorial Day, everyone. We are home from our trip to Barkcamp and doing some upgrades to the WhiteHawk.
Yes, we are.
Barkcamp was fun. It was rainy up until yesterday, and then we got some clear skies and had some fun.
Had an awesome dinner last night.
Yeah. Thanks for the Ritters for letting us come down to the group camping area at Barkcamp and
Hang out
with them for a while. Okay. What's our upgrade, baby?
We are installing the Lippert Components Thin Shade to both doors on our rig.
Yeah, we only really needed to do it to, come on camera, that door, because it's the bedroom and the sun came in all the time. But you go from a frosted window to a solid black window, and then it just matches the rest of the rig.
So temporarily, okay. To keep the sun out of the bedroom, what are you doing?
Go on.
We got one of these.
Yeah, and that really works. If you don't want to spend the, how much is it for a
I think
thin shade?
it's about $75.
$75. So if you don't want to do that, this is really cheap.
Just
Velcro.
installs with Velcro.
And we put Velcro on the frame.
And it served its purpose.
Yeah.
I think this was like maybe $10. Maybe. So we'll off this on somebody else if they want it. So.
Yeah, so that's what it's going to look like. We went ahead and did that one first so that if we ran into any problems, they wouldn't be on film.
Right.
We're going to do this one now, so I'm just going to get the camera set up, and no, let's first go through what's in the box.
Okay.
Okay, this is the one we got for our WhiteHawk 26RK. It is the Lippert Thin Shade for entry door window complete kit with the blind.
So one thing you guys need to know about this is if you have, like our Jayco has the snap-in window frames.
Oh, yes. That's important.
It is very important.
That means you have, on the inside of your window, if you have screw holes, then you have the screw-in. If you have a solid frame like that on the inside, then you require the snap-in kit.
And I believe that they give you 2 different options when you're online. We ordered ours on Amazon.
Yeah. We'll put the link in the description, even though we don't have an Amazon store. That's what you get in the box. Inside frame, outside frame, the glass. These, I had no idea what they were. These you slide into your existing frame all the way around, and it releases this frame from this frame, and then you can peel it off. The new frame does come with the outer gasket and the inner one for the glass. There's your glass, and there's the blind shade, yeah. So I just kind of showed you what's in the box. We're going to skip the horror of watching us unbox it. Hey, everybody. These are the removal
Tabs,
whatever. This is out. This is flush against the door. So, can you zoom in, maybe? Maybe, baby? Right here. Can you see that at the end of my screwdriver?
yes.
Okay. There are these tabs. You got holes cut out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then there's 3 across the bottom, 3 across the top, and then 5 down there. So they give you these little guys, and that's how you release the 2 frames from each other. I guess you could just tear it off, but you'd never be able to use that frame for anything ever again.
Right.
All right, so if they don't go in, what I found is just a little bit of a pry back and forth with the flathead screwdriver and then try to sneak a corner in there. But most of them, here, you want to try to get over my shoulder? Once you get a couple going, there, and then you just press it in until it hits right there. That's a different height, so you can't go any further. And that's what we're going to do.
All the way around.
All the way around.
We'll
Sorry
be back
about the
with
wind. Oh! Wow. Be careful. Watch your eyes. Might want
Safety glasses.
safety glasses. Woo. Can I do that? Why not tell you? Wait. If you're putting them in and they don't feel like they're going, you do have to apply some pressure, but just pull it out a little bit. Bless you.
Oh, yeah.
Pull it out a little bit, and then right back in. Try to keep it perpendicular to the ground. Dark one.
All right, so all of our release clips are now in. At this point, you're still okay. The window will not fall out until we release this inner corner. If you're going to do these, note on the outside of your window, and I already have one injury, this part of the door frame is siliconed to the door. So it takes a little bit of effort to get this off, but let's get it on to step number however many we're on.
Start that again.
Let's get the window taken out.
Okay, Heather. Addendum to getting this window out. Once you start peeling it, then push these in the rest of the way. It helps release them. I don't know if that's how it's supposed to go. This one is not coming off nowhere near as easy as the other one. But that's good, because we literally had no problems on the other one. There she goes. There's the pop. Oh! There we go. So she's got to try to peel that off. And that is stuck pretty darn good. You don't want to probably put anything behind it either. It's going to scrape your door.
Yep.
So what I'm going to do is apply pressure in the top corner, just so she can get a little bit, and you can hear the silicone starting to release. I don't want to put too much pressure in one spot of this glass, though. There we go. And then, hold on. There it is. Oh, wait, don't. That's what I don't want you to do. So when you get to the bottom, if you peel it down like this, you're going to pull your fiberglass or laminate or whatever it is. So I'm going to push this out. Now pull it straight up. There you go. Keep going. See how it went up? If she were to peel that down, this whole...
Hello!
This right here is very edge, just like the smallest of smalls. It started to peel down like that, and then that would probably be an issue later down the road. So that's what your door looks like on the inside. You're paying for styrofoam, people. We're riding around at 80 miles an hour. Well, we're riding around at 65 miles an hour with all our belongings inside styrofoam.
So now we're going to work to get this last little bit of caulking off, and then I'm going to clean the outside of the window because it's pretty gross.
Mm-hmm. Here's an important step. The outside is the same all the way around. So it doesn't matter if you have it this way, whatever. This is the inside, and the top has a balance from here to here. That little bit of extra black right there, that's the top, that's the bottom. Next step, put the glass into the outside frame. Anyways, what you want to do is there's a ledge that this sits on. You just want to make sure it's centered in there, left and right, and up and down. I still would not trust that to just pick it up and hold it upside down. So when you pick it up, make sure you got your thumbs on the glass. Heather has the outside with the glass already inserted. I have the inside with the larger balance piece at the top. There are two little levers.
Yep.
Flip them so they're open out. Okay, go ahead. Just don't push on the glass. Okay, leave it right there for 1 second. Because once you push these together, you have to actually squeeze this and the outside frame together, and you can hear them clicking. The harder you can squeeze it, the tighter this connection is from the back frame to the front frame. There it is. Okay, press down here in the corner, and then here, in the middle. That will go up. I don't know if you can hear those clicks, but it's every time you push it tighter, the more clicks you hear, the tighter it's going to be. Hold on. 1, 2, 3. All right. Then once you got a good, even seat between the two frames, we're going to both go around and press with the palm of our hands together. And one of us is going to hold the door also. Ready? Ready? I think the bottom's already... Oh, yeah. Right here, right here.
I don't see your hand.
Right. There we go. In those corners. Sometimes the corners don't. Okay. When you hear no more clicking, you're done. Okay, last step. Installing the blind. The top obviously has the handle. Actually goes this way with your curves. And the handle out. You're supposed to pull these levers to the out position. And you go in at a 45-degree angle. And it'll kind of click. You close that one. Whoop. Same thing down here. Make sure your curves are going the correct direction. slide it down in, close that lever, that lever. There's the blind up.
Pretty
Let's
nice.
take a look. And the reason we did both was because I thought it would look dorky with one white glossed window or frosted window and one black window that matches the rest of the rig. All right. So, see? Now we have black windows all the way around. You can see out when somebody comes to your door. You can jump on the ground and hide from them. Stay tuned. Will the windows get sucked off the camper, or will they last? So that is our video for Barkcamp. We've been here now
3 days, 2 days,
3 times.
3 times. This is our 3rd time.
3 days.
I don't know.
Anyways, it's a great park. You might see Barkcamp again because we have an idea. And that's all we're going to say about that. But happy Memorial Day. I think I said that earlier. And let's remember all those that gave the ultimate sacrifice on this day. And remember, that's what it's really about, not burgers and hot dogs.
Absolutely right.
This has been a great weekend. It started off on Thursday with my son's graduation from BMT for the Air Force. He's actually in the Air National Guard. He's been in the Air National Guard since last year. And he just now got around to going to boot camp. So he has completed boot camp. He is out. He has left Lackland Air Force Base, and he is now in Shepherd Air Force Base, which is in northern Texas, for his tech school.
Yep.
We still won't see him for another 5 months.
Hopefully we get to make a trip out just to spend a little bit of time with him. So
Yeah, it would be nice to take the rig, but she doesn't have enough time, so we're probably going to have to fly.
Wah, wah.
All right, let's wrap this up, babe. Next trip is meet up on the Mohican at Mohican Wilderness.
You ready to get out of here?
I'm ready.
All right. Until we talk to you guys again, remember the only thing better than a campfire are the memories you make around it. We'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.